I stand reverent on sacred ground, where the earth once opened its mouth and swallowed innocence whole. My tongue trembles at a testimony that is not mine, because some of us did not lose names here, did not bury bones here, but I've heard stories. I've heard stories of how the wind changed in April 1994 and how everything that was sacred became stained. I heard that the sun went into hiding, that the moon became a shadow, that the night could not find the morn in a bloodbath, an eclipse of bodies sun-soaked in real time, voices begging for a miracle, faces became blue-black, hearts breaking into a million pieces of crushing pain. TUTSIS became the spelling for all the ways to die young. I heard of elders who flinch at the snap of a stick, of children. I heard of children asking questions no childhood should ever have to carry. I heard of fathers folding into themselves because the weight of memory was too much to lift. I heard of mothers carrying the trauma of having held and lost somewhere right now at a dinner table. An aunt still stirs her tea like a prayer with trembling hands because she remembers. She remembers who does not make it to dinner table anymore. She remembers who does not make it to dinner table anymore. She stares into the void, takes in a deep breath, and sighs. At a neighborhood not far from here, there is a young man who grew up without a father, learning the complicated language of forgiveness, how to mourn that which was lost and release that which could have been. But I've also heard stories of brave men and women who gave themselves so that we could gather today. I heard stories of brave men and women who gave themselves so that we could gather today. I heard stories of survivors whose scars became scriptures. Their scars became scriptures. They chose worship over vengeance. Of preachers preaching peace from pulpits built where they once fell. I heard stories of Kigali's skylines rising like a resurrection of hands that once fought, now dreaming, now building brick by brick, breath by breath. They say blood speaks. That it does not dry quiet. They say blood speaks that he does not dry quiet. That when it touches the soil, it echoes like a hymn stuck mid-sentence. And if that is true, then Rwanda's hills still hums hymns in keys that we do not yet have the ears for. 31 candles later, flickering in the flame of a fist, a face, a name, a scar, a eulogy, a prayer, an epistle, flickering in the fist of a flame, a name, a scar, a face, a eulogy, a prayer, an epistle, a heartfelt letter saying, let heaven never again become forever in grace. Let every tear baptize the soil until joy blooms like jacaranda in June. Because for the power of the blood is not in the holding but the release. It's in the letting go. It's in the forgiving. Unity is a treasure. Unity is a treasure because when the earth cracks, it cannot heal until it is joined together. When the body is broken, it does not heal by staying apart. Rwanda, you have been both scarred and sacred. You are holy ground. Mustard seeds that made it through fire. And all of this, Nifatanije, Nawe, Mukababaro, I grieve with you. Nifatanije, Nawe, Mukwibuka. Abawe, I remember with you. I remember with you, I remember with you, because memory, real memory is not a thing to run from. So this is not forgetting, this is not denial, this is not defeat, this is not weakness, it is not surrender, it is not hopelessness, this is not hopelessness, this is not moving on, this is moving forward. So let Kwibuka become a song of redemption. Let Kwibuka become a song of redemption, the prayer of a nation that have learned to breathe again, a people standing stronger than the past, bigger than the fears, braver than the pain, wiser than the wounds, taller than the shadows. Let Kwibuka become a mirror for mercy, the language we teach our children that tomorrow deserves our full selves. So bless the broken. Bless the broken, bless the fallen, bless the hurting, bless the weary, bless the broken, bless the fallen, bless the weary, bless the hurting, bless the broken, bless the fallen, bless the weary, bless the hurting. May we be the prophets with plowshares breaking grounds, not bones. May we be the prophets with plowshares breaking grounds, not bones. May we be the threads, may we be the stitches. And may the desolate grounds become towers of excellence, become embodiments of resilience, become stepping stones inching us into the future, become the reason we succeed. We remember, we unite, we renew. Thank you.